An istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon?
The istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it? Then stop wasting my time, Istik! You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not? I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all.
If you're not here to help, you're in the way. Move along. If you're not here
To the Inquisitor at the creche.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain. Is that it?
My brain is fine.
April! Stop this insufferable whining.
Are you here to learn from our Savage? He's so powerful and wise. No wonder Vlaakith put such faith in him. Even when we fail, we serve Vlaakith. Val's weakness will become our strength. Even when we...
Stupid Val! Why didn't you just kill me? The Savage will make our lives miserable. Leave me alone. I need to think.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain.
We're not skiving. We're just waiting for our lesson to start. Stop bothering us, or I'll report you.
Stop distracting me, you stick. I'm missing the lesson. Stop bothering me. I'm trying to concentrate.
When you have a chance to kill your...
Are you here to see the Savage? He's over there, but he's in a bad mood. Maybe you can try and cheer the Savage up. I think he needs it.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain. Is that it?
Come to join in the fun? Wait your turn. If anyone's beating up Val next, it's me. At this rate, there won't be anything left of him.
Varl's so weird. Why doesn't he fight back?
I'd never just stand there getting hit. It's stupid.
Kill your enemy. You take it. Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Or for you.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark? Cowards are not tolerated in our ranks, though I gather they are welcome in yours. I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik. You are well on your way to being Gake food. Do better! What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons. Our wars are waged against Gake, not bandits and petty thieves. The slightest mistake, the smallest hesitation, and you die. The warrior next to you dies, 100 more behind them. So we ensure that in our ranks, there are no mistakes. I wouldn't expect an Istik to understand. On this plane, inadequacy is expected. I must attend to my students. Be on your way.
Savage Kethk is a wonderful teacher. He'd happily help you improve your technique, Istik. I have to get on with my drills. I've already lost so much time. Thrust, then parry. Was it parry, then thrust? Oh. I have to get on... Thrust.
Savage Kethk always said this plane was full of weaklings. If you keep interrupting me with a dagger in my hand, I might have an accident, Istik.
I love fighting with daggers. It's so personal. You're close enough to see the light go out behind their eyes. You're not capable of joining our practice, Istik. Don't even try.
What do I do? I failed the Savage. I failed Vlaakith herself. I'm going to double my training. No, triple. I won't waste this chance. What if I lose again? I have to train harder.
Outsiders aren't supposed to see us training. You should leave. Stop sneaking around, or I'll tell the Savage on you.
Slice flesh! No hesitation!
Only through anatomical study do we learn of Gake weakness. The more we know, the more efficient our...
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind. There's nobody here like you. Trust me. No, please! I need to get these swords sharpened, or Savage will sharpen them on me! Stop distracting me! I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Hey-ho! Slice flesh!
Do nothing.
No hesitation! What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons. My students earn the most silver swords of any creche under Vlakith's command. Their potential may not be apparent to your untrained eye, but my methods never fail to extract it. It is up to them to deliver on this potential. They know the punishment if they fail.
That was amazing. He's always telling us how we have to be... But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind. You think so? What does it mean to be a warrior then? Yes, you're right. There's more to it than just killing. There has to be. At least, that's what Prince Orpheus says. He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! I know we're forbidden to talk about him. They say Vlakith can hear you think his name. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable. Oh. You saw that? I wanted to know if there was anyone else here like me. Someone who'd recognize it. I thought maybe I'd find a friend who'd want to talk about Orpheus. But nobody here cares about him. What is it? Is this another part of the book? These words. There's so much more to know about him. I can't believe it. Please, let me give you the fragment I have. Thank you, Rastil. Razerai ka tavkin crushed.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
I can't say anymore. The Savage might hear. Now, please, let me finish my work.
Wits and blades always sharp.
That was amazing. He's always telling us how we... But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind. There's nobody here like you. Trust me. No, please.
Don't burn yourself.
That was amazing. He's all... But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind. I speak of Orpheus. The true prince. He's so strong and wise. We're forbidden to talk about him. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable. A group of warriors came. Outsiders. On a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor. And I found it. Inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
Mercy is death.
Defender of the people.
Mercy. This is Vlaakith's will.
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik. You have no business being here. Leave, before I make you.
No hesitation!
The portrait looks down on you, as if you were little more than an insect.
Entirely too empty. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Looks like a trap there.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them. Most are hatched. Only one remains, monitored by Vashkoku. the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning. You linger still.
Action, not reaction.
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them. Water? Our young are not born to water. It is a burning acid. Varsh Koku designed this hatchery to be the perfect birthing place for our warriors, impenetrable to our enemies. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning. Kin?
Defender of the people.
You linger still. You will find Varsh Koku watching over his clutch of one. Follow the rocks through the acid, but do not approach the egg.
So much for a warm welcome.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh. I was not expecting an istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell. Now leave. Fighting a battle already.
Oh, action entirely...
Stick! I will not warn you again. Get away from the egg. You can tell Kithrak Therazin that you are not from Kreshilek. What are you doing here? There is little to be curious about. It is taking its time hatching, nothing more. Most caretakers would not give the child its fair... Now leave. I don't have time to parent you as well. What do you want now? It's taking a little longer than expected to hatch. The conditions must not be disturbed if it is to have a fighting chance. An accurate assessment. They hatch promptly and are well into their training. This one is just proving slow. No. The child will be safer with me. I know what it needs. This is my duty. I will protect it.
What's next?
Please come out. You can tell Kith I was not expecting an istic. What brings you to my hatchery? Almost all of the eggs in its clutch have hatched.
Failure at the first hurdle.
Most can't now leave. Come on.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Come on now. You can tell I was not expecting an istic. What? Someone with orders from our commander to destroy this egg. Almost all of the eggs in its clutch have hatched.
Failure at the
most caretake now leave.
Defender of the people.
Fight with your brothers and sisters.
eager for battle.
Be welcome, King, but do not disturb our peace.
Kin.
Looks like a trap. A trap. Time to dance.
Fighting a battle already. It's not even... You can tell, Kithrak, I was not expecting an istic. What brings you to my...
Failure at the
most...
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool, if it wasn't for the Varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance. No. This is my due. Enough.
Indolence breeds mad.
You can tell, Kith, you are not from Kreshilek. What are you doing here? This egg is in... It is a little slow. Most caretakers would not now leave.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You can tell, Kithrak, I was not expecting an istic. What brings you to my... How dare you? Fighting a battle already. You can... I was not expecting an istic.
Failure.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long...
Not all that arrive... This one deserves the same chance. You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you? Do you think the Sword Coast is littered with creches? That you found this one was unlikely enough. But you've a spirit about you that's quite inspiring. Perhaps even equal to the challenge. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg. Please come out. Come on, little one. Come on now. It's time to come out.
Tiny to empty.
There are traps.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Trap. So much for a warm welcome.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
You've got the egg, haven't you? Be on your way then. Before I change my mind.
If you're not here to help, you're in the way. Move along. If you're not here...
Eager for battle.
If you've something to say.
A hero at heart.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now! Time is fine.
You have no business being here.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Blackhead's will.
The captain has little patience for your kind. You'd better not waste her time. Step lightly, Istik.
Another Istik. You're lucky we didn't catch you outside, or you'd be in with the captain right now. If I need to speak to a creature like you, I will do so. Begone!
Ugh, blood, rust, squar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this. Most metals here fold like Istiks, much like Istiks themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly. On your way, then.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Ugh, blood. The filth of these people. Unbelievable. I don't know how you stand it. Istiks smell like pigs and die twice as loudly. Ugh. As long as what you're offering is clean. you find anything worthwhile that isn't covered in skvar, do let me know.
The pride of the gate.
Back so soon? Go on then. Be on your...
I see they're letting even Istic mercenaries in these days. I see they're letting...
Leave me alone. The watch must remain undisturbed. Leave me alone. Much better than the current stock when I was a yak.
I was. Good job they beat the subversion out of you.
Right, Garat. My life is infinitely better here watching this back door.
Blackith's will be done.
Where am I needed?
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rastiel?
Loose words are food for gay spies. You should know better.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited.
by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited.